Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a how to create a tank top using Photoshop. If you have paint.net, a lot of this will work on there as well. I will do eventually one where you just draw the tank top, but I think personally this is a lot easier. So first what you're going to do is you're going to remove the background of this tank top. I just got this off the internet. You can do that or you can make your own using textures, but I just got this for an easy video here. So in Photoshop there is a tool that you can select and drag areas to delete them. In paint.net there is one, it's called the magic wand, where you could just click the white here and it would delete everything on the outside, etc. So I'm just going to quickly delete all the white part on this tank top as well as the straps. Alright, so now that you have the straps and the outside white part deleted, I'm going to choose one half of the tank top. I do this because it makes the tank top symmetrical. Some people choose not to, but I think it makes it look a little bit better. So I chose the right side in this case, and I'm going to select it. And as you can see, I don't select the whole entire right half, because if you think about a Roblox character, there is that spot where you have to break off. So I choose the right side, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to go over to my template and paste it. Now I am sizing this half of the tank top into the right side smaller rectangle, because when I do this I can easily reflect this later and make it a perfectly symmetrical tank top. But first I'm going to add on the straps so that they are equal on both sides. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the tank top into the front section of your template, and I'm going to copy and paste it. Now when you paste this, it should paste right on top of the other part, but if it doesn't, just move it so that it is exactly on top of each other. Now you'll see 8 boxes show up on the outside of the selection. You're going to take the right side, you're going to click it, and you're going to drag it all the way across so that it fits the box. And as you can see, now you have a symmetrical tank top. So now that I've seen the tank top mirrored like this, I am deciding that I do not like the top part. So I'm going to quickly edit this so that there is no lace on the top half of the tank top. Okay, so now that I have the tank top the way I like it, I'm going to start doing the sides. Now this is where it starts to get tricky because you have to make sure everything is lined up. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select a quarter of the tank top, and I want to make sure the top part where I'm selecting is completely flat and has all of the tank top in it. And you will see in a second why that is. So I'm going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to reflect it like I did with the tank top part. You want to do this so that the edges line up on both sides of the template. And I'm only going to move this onto half of this rectangle here so that I can do the same thing, reflecting it again so that the other half is on that side. Since I reflected it in Photoshop, this sometimes does it, there was a small transparent sliver. What I'm going to do is select a small piece next to it and stretch it so it goes over the transparent spot. Now that that is done, I'm going to select the whole rectangle there, and I'm going to copy and paste it. Now in Photoshop it does this weird thing where when you paste something it goes into a new layer. So simply what I do is I'm just going to merge them and then copy and paste it, and so it gets the whole thing. Now I'm going to move this to the other small rectangle, which will represent the sides of your character. And this is okay to do because you reflected the tank top on both sides, so everything will be symmetrical. Therefore, you can use the same part of the tank top on both. So what I'm going to do is use this part of the tank top for the back, and since everything is symmetrical, you can simply just paste it, put it there, and make sure you reflect it on both sides. Now you have the base of your tank top done. And sometimes what I do is I make sure everything is in place and it doesn't look strange or anything before I start doing the rest of the straps. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm making a racerback tank top. So what I'm going to do is select the straps and I'm going to copy and paste them and reflect them upwards so that they go onto the top part of your character. As you can tell, they do sort of go in slightly, and this is okay because of the racerback. If you were going to make just a normal spaghetti strap, you would want to make sure that the lines are completely straight and that they don't go in at all, because then it'll make it look slightly strange. But since the racerback will eventually be touching in the back, I am making it so that it slightly moves in. Now that you have that, this full part of the head is probably the most complicated part of making a tank top. You have to make sure the straps line up from this part here to the back of your tank top. Now in Photoshop, when you copy and paste something, it makes the selection so that it is just as big as it needs to be. But in Paint.net, you can select something, copy it, and the selection will stay the same size. So what I'm going to do is move this to the back of the tank top, and I'm going to try and line it up as close as I can. A good feature about Photoshop is that you have a ruler by selecting. So what I'm going to do is select the section next to the straps to see how close they are from the edges to make sure that they are exactly the same length apart. And I also match it with the top half of the straps here to make sure that it'll line up. Now my guesstimation was perfect on this part, but sometimes you have to move it a little bit. Depends on the position that you put it in. Now what I'm going to do is draw the back of the straps. I deleted the bottom part because the racerback would be too short then if I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one side of the character, or one side of the racerback tank top, and I'm going to reflect it onto the other side like I've done for most of this video. Now a good feature on Photoshop is it'll show you the center of some of the parts. This one is slightly off by 1 pixel, but it does help to have that ruler there as well so you can actually line it up. So half of it in Photoshop is 0.889 pixels, and what I'm going to do is select it first before I draw it, and I am going to then draw the racerback. As you can see here, I'm going to copy and paste it and reflect it over. And since I have that other marker from the other strap, I'm just going to line it up with that. Hit enter, and I should have the back of the racerback completed. Here is what my completed template looks like. I do have the watermark there in case other people try to copy it. I am going to quickly upload this to Roblox so you can see what it looks like on the character. So as you guys can see here, the tank top is a little bit too long. The jeans that I'm put on my character are a little bit high-waisted, so I need to make it shorter. So I'm going to quickly edit this and show you what the finished product is. So here is the finished product. I actually decided to add these to the jeans and make it an outfit. If you want to buy the outfit, I will leave the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and to comment below what other videos you want to see.